final side lane over on Swing Phantom, and they were really considering giving, I believe it is NTB who will be playing this final character, they're really considering giving him a ranged marksman. And it looks like they're actually settling towards the Wonder Woman instead. And this is very important because NTB in the side lanes is the highest KDA player on Swing Phantom. He's a 4.7 KDA on average. He feels like their carry at many points, giving him a more defensive character. Ooh, like the Zenial does give them the opportunity to leverage that, but I would have really liked to see him get a little bit more pure damage, because right now they're playing tank, it feels like, into pure CC.
I'm keeping an eye on him, especially once level 4 comes online and these Metamorphoses are here, but Han is maybe picking a fight that he shouldn't be here as the rotation is there from Hack, and that is going to be First Blood. Beautiful collapse from AHQ. I believe they are. They're going to look to start to collapse on this. The damage has started as well. As J-Jack's going to look to go in. The Metamorphosis is there, pinning Han into the corner. The fall of the Angelic Splendor. Rush is getting chunked down to the back from Polo. Nicely done. Able to get himself out, and through all of that, though, we did actually see AHQ able to pick up that first dragon, and now Polo, the last man standing.
But AHQ had the vision. They always had the Sun playing down bottom, and Sun is a very good role player. Oh my god, this is such a good setup.
Oh no, Hack just comes in through the back, pushes him on in.
Goodness.
The uppercut is there. They just strictly delete that Zenial value on the map. Now the full rotation, the collapse is coming here into the top lane. NTB needs to try and defend this, but it's going to be very tough, as all the while Swing Phantom are trying to get something on the map. The meanwhile, up top, the tower falls in trade for a dragon. And I love J-Jack just being the leader for the team, going in, Hack under the tower, getting that sweet damage, able to burn out that Essence of the Wind as well. So that was actually a huge cooldown, and now Paulo is stuck between a rock and a hard place in the mid. The damage coming through from Valheim is more than enough from Chaser.
Because it's so hard to get a beat on where AHQ's players are, because you see this quick rotation game just to make sure they're in control of all the fights.
Speaking of fight, Polo is dropping the Nature's Realm, and the Angelic Splendor coming in from NTB on the flank, and nice Ghost Walk into the back. Now NTB is totally split from his team, and we talk about converting kills into objectives.
Knowledge of where AHQ are and counter them on a macro level, as well as winning the individual fights, both of which are very difficult versus a team this good.
Yeah, so look at the mechanics from Hack being demonstrated there. Sun goes in, clears the wave. Rush and Drake push the tower down. The whole squad is here going onto the high ground. Polo is going to look to go in, try and maybe pop the Nature's Realm. He is going to, but he's just getting chunked through all this on top of the Chain Hammer Cyclone. Beautiful counterplay there coming out from that Fennec, and all the while the Drake is pushing this down. Valheim, Chaser doing work up top. There's the Metamorphosis pushing Blake back into the core. The high ground tower already falls. All three high ground towers under threat. Going in, trying to make something happen is Polo. Pulling back Rush onto the core. Rush might actually be in trouble here. He is going to fall. Chaser as well in a world of hurt, but the core is starting to defend right now. A bit of a misplay there from Rush, putting himself way out of position, and now Sun is also potentially going to fall.
Sun, normally the frontline side lane for this team, so the lasso became a rubber band that flung him much further than I thought he anticipated.
But NTB as well is going to be trying to fling himself out of this engage, but the stun goes on through home.
So they're just seeing what pokes they can find, what abilities they can waste, and then they'll go for the engage when their minions arrive.
Rush aims immediately splitting Han from the fight as Zareth is going in, trying to sustain, but not nearly enough. We see a beautiful job there on the Metamorphosis. Blake is destroyed. Paulo to follow. Ooh, the snipe there from that Raz.
My goodness! That was an insanely long-range Valheim.
Oh no, as now NTB is just body checked into the boards. That is going to be GG. Like you said, TJ, 2 hours later, that's it. AHQ takes game number 1.
I think you could do a side lane marksman with this comp. Because they've just seen the Wonder Woman, I think AHQ could run a side lane marksman with this comp. Instead, though, they'll go full dive. And I approve.
Yeah, I was going to say, Marja I would have liked, because it's obviously a very strong soul laner. A little bit of range poke in there as well, which is something they're kind of what they only really have in the Raz. But instead, looks like they're going to go towards this Omen here. More all-in dive. They're going to have the ability to lock one person down, that Death's Embraced. If it's Han or Blake 1, that's GG. It's just phenomenal to watch, just getting that going on through. And now we're seeing the invade, the pickup there onto Blake, as predicted. Rushing down those opponents. At least Han able to pick himself up a red buff here, because into the consistency of someone like Hawk, you just have to play You have to make those flashy plays yourself, because we're seeing now AHQ getting kills under towers with ease. The way J-Jack's able to execute that, provide those aquatic shields. Yeah, I mean, again, hyper late game, maybe Swing Phantom can make something happen. I mean, we saw that 53-minute game in the West. You know, we saw Grizzly Q playing, you know, on that Chognar. He actually had the most damage here. Down in the bot lane, Xerath is trying to 1v2.
Really clean play.
Super clean play, but we look at this compared to the last game. We do actually see, potential pick here in the mid, as Hack is able to get himself out. Barely, as Polo is trying to chase him down, will secure the kill. Charging on in, head down, nicely done. Unable to keep him alive was J-Jack.
He rotates back top and ensures they'll have more pressure there.
And
Really clean.
Sun is also super fed at this point. He's able to blow up the waves in an instant. Xerath this time around, though, not. Oh, actually might be able to get the minion there, and he does. We call this this critical mass, and we're seeing it being reached right now as Rush is able to just delete in the bottom lane. Polo is going there, trying to keep the team alive. Sun potentially gonna just bring him in here. No, nice counterattack as Rush is actually getting ripped down. Sun as well is in a bit of trouble there. J-Jack able to split the fight. Sun forced to flicker out, and here comes the shock going in as well. Polo is getting caught in that. The cleave going through an NTB, but Hack is on the flank, just dishing damage. But still, the Elster did a fairly good job of shutting down that aggression. But a miss, or I should say a great dodge from Sun as they dive in under the tower. He is going to fall.
God.
There's the collapse from Swing Phantom. That's what they needed. Now they're looking towards this Abyssal Dragon.
But it's a mistake.
From the Violet. So I like this decision from Han, wanting to instantly be able to rip through all the armor of AHQ, wanting to keep that damage scaling well throughout the game as the fight's breaking out of the mid as well. NTB is going to be in a lot of trouble there as HQ collapses. Nicely done, picking up the kill there. And we see another fight breaking out as the Omen is down here up against Xerath, but they receive the brace of submission. The follow-up as well from the Alistair, and the heal is forced out from Xerath, but he's still going to fall. I cannot believe how long Sun lasted before he fell.
And they're now threatening the tier 2. They'll probably get this as well.
We do see the initiation there from Blake. The follow-up kill onto Hack. That is so solid. The Elster, the follow-up there from the team.
And now it's just all about the overall map control and eking out tower gains. If Swing Phantom realize this and start brute forcing some major objectives like this, I don't know how it goes for AHQ.
Well, AHQ are going to commit on this fight. Blake 1 is in the back doing lots of great damage, but he is going to be the target. They do have the team fight buff now for Swing Phantom. Able to pick up the kills while Rush is looking to try and go in, though. But Han is getting chunked down in the back.
Diving.
And Sun is actually going into the core right now. He's going to try and make this happen as the minions, and they're going back. Polo needs to try and stop this. He needs to try and kill these minions if he can. But that's just going to be it. Sun takes down the core. The back door is real. What prioritization from them? AHQ take the match.